Paul expressed these ideas in Romans chapter 1, verses 18 through 20, where he wrote, "The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who suppress the truth by their wickedness. Since what may be known about God is plain to them because God has made it plain to them. For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from that which has been made, so that men are without excuse. General revelation is a standard or norm for belief about God that is binding on all people. And because general revelation is a binding norm, everyone who acts contrarily to what God has revealed is guilty of sin." This same idea comes out rather clearly in Romans chapter 1, verse 32, where Paul added this comment on those who reject God as he reveals himself in creation. "They know God's righteous decree, that those who do such things deserve death." Here, Paul called general revelation a decree. Other translations render this word as ordinance or judgment. The basic idea, however, is clear. General revelation is a revealed standard that is obvious to everyone and that God commands everyone to obey. Now, many people would disagree with Paul's assessment that this standard is obvious to everyone. Some of us no doubt feel that we have not learned these things from creation and that this information is too specific to be gathered from nature and history. The same was also true in Paul's day, so the apostle included a discussion of why many people do not understand these facts from general revelation. In Romans chapter 1, verse 21, he explained, "For although they knew God, they neither glorified him as God nor gave thanks to him, but their thinking became futile, and their foolish hearts were darkened." Paul was saying that even though general revelation speaks clearly to us, we reject its obvious meaning in favor of other meanings. Ancient unbelievers invented false gods. Modern unbelievers commonly attribute creation to chance. And even many Christians have become accustomed to think about the creation through the eyes of modern unbelief. Nevertheless, God's revelation in creation is still binding. It is still God's revealed standard to which we must conform. Probably Paul was drawing from Psalm 19, where David wrote in verse 1, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." By all accounts, the heavens and the rest of the created world are perhaps the most general aspect of general revelation. Most people who have ever lived have been able to see the vastness of the sky. This type of knowledge is extremely common. And if even the most general of general revelation is binding and authoritative, certainly the more special forms of general revelation are authoritative too. Having seen that general revelation comes in many forms, and that all those forms reveal God's norms, we should look at special revelation as another revealed norm from God. Whether or not we find it easy to believe that general revelation is part of God's revealed standard for our lives, all Christians should easily recognize that special revelation is a norm that is binding on our lives. Just as we did with general revelation, we will focus on special revelation's complexity and importance to Christian ethics. In the first place, special revelation is complex, coming to us in a number of forms. Most of these forms rely on the spoken or written word, but all of them involve God communicating with people in ways that transcend the normal workings of creation. As we survey Scripture, we find many different examples of special revelation. In some cases, God appears visibly and speaks audibly to groups or individuals. In other cases, he is heard but not seen. At other times, he communicates through a mediator, such as an angel who appears to his people. God also commonly instructs those who have received his special revelation to write down what has been revealed, and this written record is counted as Scripture, which is yet another form of special revelation. Now, as varied as these different types of special revelation are, they are all special in a sense, because they represent extraordinary or supernatural communication between God and man. They involve God interrupting, as it were, the natural course of events in order to communicate more directly with his people,